So here we are with the OnePlus 13, and I'm really loving this device. There's a lot to talk about here because I moved from a Samsung device. Now I've had a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and those are phenomenal devices, software based. But I'm quickly finding that the OnePlus 13 is also great in that area, so we're going to be covering that in a future video. And I want to focus on, if you are a Samsung user and you're considering this, what you may have as questions like I did that can make the transition easier, because the OnePlus 13 is an excellent Snapdragon 8 Elite value here. It cost about $400 less than the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. And I think you're going to have comparable features here, if not even better features, surprisingly. So in this video, we're focusing solely on the appearance of this device. Just a blanket statement. I love the way this device looks because it looks unique. It's going to obviously be detectable as a OnePlus branded phone. It doesn't look like an iPhone and it doesn't look like a Samsung. It looks like its own thing. So general statement there, if you're looking for something that just looks unique, the OnePlus 13 is the way to go. So I want to start with the colorway. Here we have Eclipse Black, and to be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to like this color. It honestly looks more charcoal under lighting. The reason I didn't think I would like it was because we have this, it's easier to see in images. We have like this marble, almost like texture image pattern on here. It's not really a texture, it's more like an image. But it's actually harder to see, and I like that. It kind of looks like wood grain, to be honest. And it may be hard to see in the video, but it's easier to see on their website in the images, and it's also easier to see maybe at an angle here. You might be able to catch it on the camera. But it kind of has a wood grain appearance, and this again is Eclipse Black. I didn't think I would like it because of that wood grain appearance, but it's actually not too bad. I like it. What's also interesting about this colorway here is that it's going to be very sparkly looking. I actually like that too. It doesn't look bad. It looks pretty interesting. It kind of looks like it would have like a textured sandpaper kind of texture to it because it's sparkly, but it's actually surprisingly smooth. Just looks really good here. And then we have the OnePlus branding in the center there. We've got the H for the Hasselblad camera branded system here. So colorway actually looks really good. And then if we go on to the sides here, it's going to be more of a flat gray. That looks good. Just something I like to point out, this device is really thin. I like that. And it does feel pretty light in the hands. I like that as well. Now you are going to have this camera module sticking out quite a bit. I want to see if we can possibly show that on the camera. That may or may not be a plus to you. But the highlight of that camera, the raised camera, is it kind of is a support for holding the device. You can rest your finger right underneath it, and it gives you kind of a better grip on the device if you are using this device without a case. Now, before we move on, I am not a big appearance guy in general because I will put a case on my device. I like the way cases look and all the customization options. But this video is for anyone who just generally wants to know about the appearance, or maybe they don't use a case, which shout out to you. I think that's crazy, but to each their own. But anyways, moving on to that camera module. This is a standout feature of the OnePlus brand. You've seen it on other devices. If you've been looking at OnePlus, you've seen it on their OnePlus Open, which is also a really cool phone. But yes, we've got this nice circle cutout. I actually like this too. It kind of reminds me of an actual camera. So when you hold this, you feel like you're holding an actual camera. And there are really cool cases to support this too, that will have a cover that opens like a door. And I think that gives this device more of a camera feel as well. But that looks really cool. I just like the standout feature. Again, it lets you know that this is a OnePlus phone. Now moving on, we are going to have the display. And again, I don't want to go too much into detail here. This is just supposed to be an appearance video, but we do have a built-in fingerprint scanner. And as you can see, it works really good here. Also, just a side note, we have this technology, and I have to research more here, where you can interact with the phone while you're in the shower, or if it's wet, if maybe you're caught in the rain. I forget what that feature is called, but it actually works really well on this phone too. So that's like a really nice feature here. But yes, we have the display, and I'm going to learn more about the actual specifications. So again, just very basic video here. But this does kind of remind me of my S23 Ultra. We do have curved edges, which I'm kind of not a fan of. That's probably one of the things that I kind of don't like about the phone, because if you have a case on it but you drop it in just the right angle and you do have a display protector, or if you don't, you're either going to damage your display protector or you're going to damage your display. But a side note about display protectors, the OnePlus 13 actually comes with one pre-installed. In fact, I was looking at this and I couldn't believe it, and I had to actually peel back on it just to verify. And yes, there's definitely a display protector installed. So if you don't have one when you get the device, no worry, you're going to have some protection here. And another small side note, we're going to have the camera cutout. It's not a part of the display in the sense that you could see the display in it. It's just a cutout. But this display overall, it's really nice. I think it's a good size. It works well for me. I am very productivity focused. I love doing research on technology news, business news, investing. And again, we're trying to keep this video very simple, but we have multi-window support here and multitasking, and it's very comparable to the Samsung S series. And I just want to throw that out there. If you are a Samsung user considering this, there is a way to transition to this without feeling like you're giving up a lot of stuff. But we're going to cover more of that in another video. Then we're going to have buttons here. So we're going to have our volume up, volume down. Pretty simple here. We're going to have a power button, power off, power on the display there. Interested enough to actually power off the phone, it's a combination of the power button and the volume button. And then if we move to the other side here, we have the slider, which puts the phone in different modes, silent and vibration, I believe, and then ring. So that's really cool if you want to make a quick adjustment there. I really like that. And then as for ports, we're going to have the USB-C port there. I think we've got speakers on the top and the bottom. Again, I'm kind of learning about this as we go here. And then we're going to have our SIM tray, I believe, right there. I don't see anything else here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for buttons and ports. I like the overall clean aesthetic here. It looks really nice. I think they're really giving Apple and Samsung a run for the money here, especially at the this is a phenomenal value. It's just insane. And then we are going to have the charger here. This is pretty simple, but I do want to cover it because I consider it part of the appearance of the device. So we're going to have this cable, and I really like what OnePlus does with their cables. It's a colored cable. It's red from the devices I've seen so far with, you know, white accent here. It looks really nice. Now, I do wish the cable was longer, but you can purchase red and white cables that look a lot like this on Amazon at longer lengths if that's your thing. And then we are going to have the power adapter, the charging brick. Pretty simple here. It's all white. It looks like a charging brick. Now, I would prefer that the prongs here fold just for storage. You know, if you throw it in a bag or something, it'll be less likely to scratch something or poke a hole in something. Just something like that. But this is, and hopefully I pronounced this correctly, a Super VOOC charger. But I've tried other chargers that have high wattage, and you can charge the OnePlus 13 very fast with this charger, and it's actually insane. You can watch the percentage go up. That's how fast it charges. and it works really well. There is a warning, kind of like not really a warning, but a disclaimer that your device does get warm while using this feature. And it seems to get a little warm, but I have limited experience still, so I don't want to say too much about that. But that's pretty much it for this content. The OnePlus 13, I think it looks phenomenal. It's great to hold. I am using a case, although I took it off to do this video, and I do plan to have a case on it, and I do want to talk more about cases for this phone. It is a unique appearance, so you want to get a case that works really well, that has good built-in features such as MagSafe to maybe attach accessories to it, which that's going to be in another video as well. And we're going to talk more about accessories and features as time passes, but I am truly excited about this phone. I am in love with this phone, and that's kind of been hard to say for some time now, but I am actually in love with this phone, and I'm so excited to actually talk more about it and get the awareness out there. So that is it for today's content. As always, thanks for watching, and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out.
You